Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this Q School event, already in progress. We're picking up the action on the first hole. Let's get into it. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? A par putt on the table. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a five.
Interesting choice of the driver here. That's going to find the water, sadly. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
This one headed left.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is what they have left for bogey.
That's tracking. Okay, steady now. Oh, just missed. Just a short putt remaining here. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. And we've arrived at a par 3.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Five feet coming up to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This next putt is for bogey. This looks good. And that's for a bogey. Currently at 4 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? And this from the greenside rough. Eight feet to the cup. This one's looking good. Appears to have overcooked this one. A par putt awaits. That gets the job done. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Going with the hybrid. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Is that what they had in mind?
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
So far, so good.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That's a good-looking shot there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
And he's hit that inside the range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters. Nicely done.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Nicely done. Putting for birdie. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Ooh, nice line. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
ninth hole. Bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Oh, that was pure. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Going with the 7. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
It was on a good line. Putting for a par here. And well hold. Let's move on. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
And he's down there.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the pitching wedge here. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Looking good.
And that will drop in for birdie. Now 4 back after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
Looking really good, this one. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
He's currently tied for 11th. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Going with the 5-iron here.
They've chosen to club down here.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Make this, and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place. That was a gallant attempt. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is what they have left for par.
And there it is. He's currently in a share of 11th place. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well played, mate. This putt for a spot in the top 5.
Surely it's going to.
Well played. And that will take him to 1 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. A quality shot, that.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
That's frustrating. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Going with the 8-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. 4 feet to the cup. And that putt drops, now 1 under, heading to the stretch.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
That's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Ooh, that almost went down. Setting up here with a very long putt.
An important par save.
Oh, so close. And this one will be for bogey. He's currently tied for 12th.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Good shot there, Beamer. Even for the day. Trying to crack into the top 10.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Nicely done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
And gets that putt of distance to go. And what a way to jump into the top 10. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Attaboy, good shot.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Always a tough shot to get out of.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. And this putt for a final score of 69.
Their short game today has been.
And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
So at the conclusion of this event, that'll be a top 3 finish for this player. Good points, good money.
Nothing to sneeze about right there. A solid week all around. Great finish for this player.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.